Brett, I'll have just a second quick follow-up. But first of all, Anthony, hey, last week was way better in the red zone. I know you guys have been working on that for a long time. What do you think went right in that regard?
Yeah, I think it's just starting with the guys who are getting lined up, knowing what we're trying to do and accomplish it, and just finishing the series. I mean, we went out there with a mindset to like give up, like get in the red zone, just 3 points, and we did that and we won. And like I said in prior weeks, if we would have done that weeks prior, I think we would be sitting here undefeated right now. So for us as a defense, we understand that. So we're just continue working. And like I said, we've been working on this since OTAs, and it might not show up week 1, 2, 3, 4, but it showed up last week, and there's no guarantee that it's going to show up again this week. So we're just working on it and just trying to get better in every area.
And then with Willie, I know he was back to practice this week. How did he look to you, and what could that mean for you all as far as getting him back in the lineup?
Yeah, he looks good. He's moving around, getting his feet wet again. He's been out for a little bit, so you got to get that speed up again and like stuff like that. But he's been good. He's been in every meeting. He's been in every walkthrough, even though he was on an IR or whatever he was on. But he still comes to every meeting, shows up to practice walkthroughs and things like that. So he wasn't far behind at all. We all know Willie got all the abilities and the talent and stuff like that. So I was looking forward to his future and helping us win some ball games down the road.
Let's go next with Seren Petro. Go ahead, Seren.
And Brad, I'll have a follow-up as well. Josh Allen, just what the challenges are for him. Anthony, I mean, a big guy that's also not afraid to run and put his shoulder down. He kind of runs a lot more physical maybe than other guys and packs a lot more of a punch. How does that change your preparation for him?
Yeah, he's a big guy, big target. Certain ways you need to tackle him. He's one of those guys where you have to stay high and harass his arms and his upper body. He can't be diving at his legs and his feet. He just keep it moving. Got a good pump fake, strong arm, can hold the ball with one arm. So just like every week, man. Every week presents a new challenge. This week is definitely number 17 back there, and got a strong arm, ability to run, ability to check at the line. He's going to be in this lead and for a long time and play some good ball. So just a new week, new challenge. This week is the quarterback, and we got some things for him. And me and him can play a little cat and mouse game with the checks and audibles, and see how we do there.
I'll try to take away. I know every game's important. I know there's a lot more football to be played. All those things that are there, but I mean, you look across the field at the Bills. They're one of the chief contenders for where you guys are, being the top dog in the AFC. They look across, they know you guys are 2-time defending AFC champions. And right now there's 7 teams that are 3-1. There's a big difference historically, the success rate of being 3-2 or 2-3. Is there a sense of urgency in this game because of the opponent, because it would be another, you don't have the tiebreaker as it stands right now with the Chargers, with the Ravens. Does that all that stuff come into play with you guys as you prep for this game?
I'm gonna be completely honest. Honestly, I don't think none of us even thought that far ahead. Really, this is a new week, a new challenge. We're just trying to be 1-0 come Monday morning. All that other stuff, the ties and the tiebreakers, we can all add that up at the end of the season. Right now, we're just trying to be 1-0. That's all I can say about that. We're just trying to be 1-0. We're not worrying about our record right now. We're not worried about if we win or lose or none of stuff like that. We're just trying to be 1-0 this week and beat the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night.
Let's go next to Harold Kuntz. Go ahead, Harold.
Hey, Hitch. I know you've always professed yourself to be kind of a normally an even-killed guy, but I just got to wonder when those defensive rooms, when you see some of the statistics about the run defense and prior to Philadelphia, the red zone defense and the points per possession you're giving up, how much do you guys take that into account and just say, all right, this is the week. We've got to line up correctly. We've got to make sure everything's on our P's and Q's. I know you do that every week, but has it been more of an emphasis this week because it kind of ticks you off a little bit?
I'm gonna be honest. There's only one way to show up every week, man. If you're playing bad as a team or defense or individual as a player, man, you just got to keep showing up to work. Like I keep saying, every time it doesn't show up every week. It might not show up for us for a couple of weeks now. It's pretty black and white. There's no easy way around it, man. We just got to show up and keep working and keep working and keep working. And we have the right guys. We got the right talent to be the top 10 in every category on defense. We just got to continue building and buying in, getting everyone healthy and locking in. And I think every week we were making improvements, just not in the areas that everybody wants to see. We improved in the run game a couple of weeks ago. I think it was the Chargers, but we lost the game. So it kind of got overlooked, you know. Our tackling was like 90% all the way until last week. Like we were making 90% of our tackles as a team, which is, you know, one of the highest in the NFL at one point. And then last week we missed 5 tackles, you know, 6. So it's almost like we're improving in some areas, and then we're taking a step back in other areas. So we're just trying to put a complete football game, you know, together week in and week out. And the only way to do that is to show up here on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and just get after it. And we've been doing that. And we just can't wait till it all clicks. And once it does, we're going to get this thing rolling.
We'll go last 2, Matt Derrick and then Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Anthony, we've talked about for, at least the first month of the season now about teams, opponents wanting to try and keep up with your offense. So they're always playing aggressive and doing those kind of things. One thing is that they've been going up tempo a lot, especially in the red zone. How do you kind of prepare for that, especially when you're going up against teams that maybe don't do it that often on film, but you're seeing that they're going up tempo against you, especially in those red zone spots?
Yeah, I just think there's a couple of things that team do like versus us that they really doesn't, do on other teams or show on film. Every week I put in my notebook. I don't really watch film. Just see the concepts of what they do, but I also want to know what they're going to do versus us. Everyone plays us different. Everybody wants to run the ball more, it seems like. Keep Pat off the field, go for it on 4th downs, go hurry up randomly, middle of the field, off turnovers, red zone. So when I'm watching film and stuff like that, my film studies are more of self-evaluation. Like what are teams doing against us that's repeating week in and week out versus what have they done for 4 or 5 games versus other teams. So we have a plan for all that. We just keep getting better at it. For me personally, I think that's how we're going to grow. We got to see how teams going to attack us and not the team they played prior. Because, we have the best quarterback, in my opinion, in the league and the National Football League. And no one wants the ball in his hand at the end of the game. So we're going to get teams that go for it on 4th downs, treating 3rd downs like 2nd downs because they're going for it on 4th, crushing the 50-yard line, going for it, speeding up in the red zone, things like that, just to keep us off balance, to keep the chains moving. So I just think as a defense, we're watching film like that. So that should help us tremendously going forward.
We'll go last to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Anthony, I asked Dan Swenson this a few days ago, but in terms of not getting turnovers or getting close last week in Philly, is there something that you're noticing on film that may help you guys get more turnovers, and just how pivotal can that be for a defense that's trying to find more consistency?
Yeah, turnovers is huge. It changes ball games. Most teams, I think, is 2+ turnovers are like 85-90% usually win the game. So we definitely strive for that. And they come in bunches. If you ever realize it, you get a pick or turnovers, usually, it's 4 or 5 weeks straight. That ball is just spitting everywhere. So, like I said, we just got to keep our heads down and keep working. And it's early in the season. They added an extra game, so season even longer. So, we got time. We just go keep working, and just let the chips, fall where they fall. There's no easy way to the top, and we all know that.
Hitch, we appreciate the time. Thanks for joining us.
All right, thank you, guys. See you.